Welcome to Financial Area. Today, we're diving into a significant development that could reshape the lives of millions: the House's approval of the Social Security Fairness Act. Imagine dedicating your life to public service, only to face unfair reductions in your retirement benefits. This bill aims to change that. In this video, you'll discover how this legislation seeks to eliminate the Windfall Elimination Provision and government pension offset, potentially increasing benefits for nearly 2.8 million public workers, including teachers and police officers. Stay tuned as we unpack the drama behind this bipartisan effort, the implications for workers, and what comes next in this legislative journey. Don't forget to subscribe to Financial Area for more insights into critical financial matters. Before we talk about the specifics of the Social Security Fairness Act, let's understand two key provisions that this bill targets: the Windfall Elimination Provision, or WEP, and the Government Pension Offset, known as GPO. The Windfall Elimination Provision affects individuals who have worked in both public and private sectors. Under current law, if you receive a pension from a government job, your Social Security benefits can be reduced significantly. This means that many public service workers, like teachers and firefighters, may receive far less than what they deserve after years of hard work. The Social Security Fairness Act aims to eliminate this unfair reduction, allowing these workers to receive their full benefits based on their lifetime earnings. Next, we have the Government Pension Offset. This provision impacts spouses of government employees. If a spouse receives a pension from a government job, their Social Security benefits can be reduced by 2/3 of their pension amount. This can leave families struggling financially, despite having contributed to Social Security through their work. By removing the GPO, the Social Security Fairness Act seeks to ensure that spouses are not penalized for public service, allowing them to access the benefits they've earned. These changes represent a significant shift towards fairness in the Social Security system, aiming to support those who dedicate their careers to serving the public. Before we talk about the specifics of the House vote, it's important to understand the remarkable bipartisan support this bill has garnered. The Social Security Fairness Act passed with an overwhelming majority of 327 to 75. This level of agreement across party lines is rare in today's political climate, highlighting the widespread recognition of the need to address these long-standing issues in Social Security. The bill's success in the House was largely due to the efforts of its lead sponsors, Representatives Garrett Graves, a Republican from Louisiana, and Abigail Spanberger, a Democrat from Virginia. Their collaboration across party lines set the tone for the broad support the bill received. In total, 191 Democrats and 136 Republicans voted in favor of the legislation. This strong show of bipartisan support didn't come easily. The bill had been stalled in the House Ways and Means Committee for nearly 2 years. To overcome this obstacle, Representatives Spanberger and Graves led a successful discharge petition, a rarely used procedural move that allows bills to bypass committee approval and go directly to the House floor for a vote. This petition garnered signatures from 171 Democrats and 47 Republicans, demonstrating the bill's wide-ranging appeal. Before we talk about the impact of the Social Security Fairness Act, it's essential to identify the types of workers who will benefit from this legislation. The bill primarily affects public service workers, including teachers, police officers, firefighters, and other government employees. These individuals often dedicate their careers to serving their communities, yet many face significant reductions in their Social Security benefits due to the Windfall Elimination Provision and the Government Pension Offset. With the elimination of these provisions, public service workers could see a substantial increase in their retirement benefits. For instance, those who have worked in both public and private sectors may receive a fairer calculation of their Social Security benefits based on their actual earnings rather than facing arbitrary reductions. This change could mean thousands of dollars more in retirement income for many individuals. Additionally, spouses of public service workers stand to gain as well. By removing the government pension offset, spouses who rely on their partner's Social Security benefits will no longer face reductions tied to government pensions. This could provide much-needed financial relief for families who have sacrificed for public service careers. Overall, the potential increase in benefits represents not just a financial boost, but also a recognition of the hard work and dedication that these public servants have shown throughout their careers. Before we talk about the opposition to the Social Security Fairness Act, it's important to understand the concerns raised regarding its budget impact. Critics argue that eliminating the Windfall Elimination Provision and the government pension offset could significantly increase costs for the Social Security system. They warn that these changes may lead to higher deficits, potentially jeopardizing the program's long-term sustainability. Opponents of the bill express fears that increasing benefits for public service workers could create an imbalance in funding, especially as Social Security faces ongoing financial challenges. They argue that while the intentions behind the bill are commendable, the fiscal implications could be detrimental to both current and future beneficiaries. Additionally, some lawmakers contend that this legislation may set a precedent for further adjustments to Social Security that could strain its resources. They worry that if other groups begin to advocate for similar changes, it could lead to a cascade of demands that overwhelm the system. These arguments highlight a significant divide in perspectives on how best to support public service workers while ensuring the overall health of Social Security remains intact. As discussions continue, these concerns will play a crucial role in shaping the future of this legislation and its potential impacts. Before we talk about the next steps for the Social Security Fairness Act, we must consider that the bill now moves to the Senate for further deliberation. This is a critical phase, as the Senate will review the legislation and decide whether to approve it, amend it, or potentially stall its progress. Given the bipartisan support it received in the House, there is optimism that the Senate will also recognize the importance of this bill. However, potential challenges lie ahead. The Senate may face pressure from budget-conscious lawmakers who are concerned about the financial implications of eliminating the Windfall Elimination Provision and government pension offset. Additionally, there may be competing priorities on the legislative agenda that could delay or complicate discussions surrounding this bill. The outcome will depend on negotiations and compromises among senators, especially as they weigh the benefits for public service workers against budgetary constraints. In conclusion, the significance of the Social Security Fairness Act cannot be overstated. It represents a crucial step toward ensuring fairness for millions of public service workers who have dedicated their lives to serving their communities. By addressing long-standing inequities in Social Security, this legislation has the potential to provide much-needed financial relief and recognition for these individuals. If you found this information valuable, we encourage you to subscribe to Financial Area for more updates on important financial topics. Stay informed and engaged as we continue to follow this critical issue.